Hi there Pokefans, I am your humble host Joseph Fan and you're watching Pokemon Gym Challenges. Today we start our gym challenge over here and we're going to fight the electric gym, as you can see. But we are going to purposefully get every single question wrong over here in order for us to get as much experience as possible. Now that first guy I went to, that was the correct answer. So I am going to this guy first so that I can fight him, and then I can fight the next guy and the next guy, and so fight every single trainer in this gym. That'll give us quite a bit of experience. And it seems that we are quite underleveled. Well, Scraggy is quite underleveled. So we will do it this way. And she goes for a sweet kiss, that Pachirisu. That confuses Chestnut. Do I have a full heal? Well, full restore will also work, but I don't want to use a full restore. Oh well, there we go. And that was to prove to you guys that the full restore does cure the confusion. That is just about the only thing. That and full heal, those are just about the only things that I know of that can cure confusion. Oh come on, my goodness, what the hell is this bloody thing's problem? Just let me go on with it. At least I didn't hit myself. I don't have so many full restores that I can just waste it on every single thing. At least the seed bomb almost took out that Pachirisu, but I wish it did actually take him out. And I do manage to take it out without hitting myself. And the only negative effect that I got was that I was fully paralyzed for a turn. Bloody stupid school kid. I hate that strategy that they are using. I wish that I could get a game in which status conditions or status attacks was illegal. But if I want a game like that, I'll have to create it myself, and I don't actually have the skills to do it. So we're going on with the next thing. Do I have a paralyze heal? At least I have a paralyze heal, so I don't have to use another full restore. Okay, I have one fresh water and one full restore. I don't want to use the full restore just right now. Okay, let's fight this guy and see if he's going to be the same kind of BS trouble as the previous guy. Okay, so he uses a stun fisk. I forgot to mention that. So my Chestnut is well equipped to deal with him, because he's a grass type, if I don't get paralyzed in the process like that. Why is everybody bloody doing paralysis strategies? Granted, I am in an electric gym, and that is probably part of the danger of being in an electric gym, but I hate paralysis strategies. At least I managed to defeat this guy. I wonder if water would be enough to... but I have to cure the paralysis again as well. At least I have 2 more paralyze heals left. But if this keeps happening on every level, I'll have to go out a few times to heal up. Not a full restore. Let's try fresh water. Oh yeah, that fully heals me, and now I have to do a paralyze heal. And there we go, fully healed. Now for the correct answer, as I have pointed out in the beginning. And he has a Dedenne. Dedenne is a electric and fairy type. Chestnuts should still be quite effective against it, even though it's a fairy type and can defeat my entire team except for Lucario. So technically it can still defeat Lucario, but Lucario at least has some resistance to fairy due to his true typing. That went quite well. And look, this time I didn't even experience paralysis. Do I want Scraggy to learn Chip Away? Chip Away is a normal type attack. Okay, it does 70 base power. Headbutt also does 70. Headbutt has a better secondary attack, secondary effect, in that it can induce flinching. Okay, so I do it anyway. Forget headbutt for Chip Away. All that indicates is that I intend to teach Scraggy something else at some point in the future. Okay, let's see what this does. I've had 2 red ones already, so this one should be green. Or blue, as may be the case in this situation. They must think we are the most stupid people in the game, but we are purposefully doing everything wrong. And this time we have a bunch of ladies to contend with. I wonder how many of them are quite attractive, although they look like triplets, just like the kids downstairs. Please don't let my girlfriend know about what I was just saying. And here we have another fight. She goes for a Monotype. As dogs go, that is not a bad one to have. Okay, so Chestnut is my go-to Pokemon against electric type Pokemon at the moment. Only because grass has a kind of a resistance to electric type attacks. Not a great deal, but it does have some resistance. Let's see what Power Up Punch does. Not as much as I was hoping it would. He goes for a bite. Luckily he uses attacks that can't actually paralyze me. This Power Up Punch takes him out. Now I've used 2 Power Up Punches already, which means my attack has risen by 2 points. Do I really want to switch out to Scraggy for the switch training? Okay, it wasn't even necessary because he only had 1 Pokemon. This is again going to be a red situation. There we go. I was wrong. Okay, I think this is the next one I want to fight in order to fight all 3 of them. Magneton. Oh, for Magneton I could easily use Infernape. Or any of my fighting types actually. Wonder what Brick Break will do. I'm taking the risk over here. If this Electro Ball takes him out, I'll be so upset. Luckily it didn't take him out, but neither did that take out the Magneton. So Scraggy is not yet strong enough to deal with it. Why do I go with Chestnut again? Why didn't I go with Infernape? He is a much better choice in my opinion. He goes for a Spark. And again I'm bloody paralyzed. Power Up Punch, here we go. Of course he goes for another Spark. But I'm not fully paralyzed and I managed to take out this Magneton with a Power Up Punch. And she also only has one Pokemon. Cool. Do they all only have one Pokemon? I'm expecting red over here. Sometimes I get this wrong and I accidentally get the blue because I forgot what the question and the answer was going to be. Doesn't happen too often, but it does happen. Okay, now for some super potions. One for Scraggy. Okay, Chestnut, you don't get one just yet. Just don't faint on me. And now we are going to fight the last of the three pretty girls. And she uses a Raichu. Definitely not someone I can use Scraggy with. Chestnut, you're up again. I wish I had an Earthquake. That would have been much easier in this specific battle. As it is, I don't have that, so that's that. Seed Bomb should do quite well if I don't get paralyzed and fully paralyzed. Luckily that doesn't happen. And I take out Raichu in a single attack. That went quite well. Scraggy grows to level 29. I wonder if Scraggy would be able to take out the Magneton now. So for those of you who have been keeping count, I am expecting a blue floor now. And there we have it. And then we're going up to the next level. Okay, after they have to identify the Pokemon, of course. At some point I'm going to want to go down and heal up and get some more items. Okay, that is probably a Penpore. But these three monkeys I always get wrong. So there is a chance that I might accidentally just go to the correct trainer that has him, and I think it's this one, but I'm not going to fight him. I'm going to start right over here. It might be a Pansage actually. I'm thinking it's a Panpour, but if it's a Pansage, then I'm immediately correct over here and I miss out on some training. And we're faced against the Lantern. So for Lantern, my Chestnut should do quite well, because Lantern has at least a 1.5 weakness to grass type attacks. He goes for Electro Ball, I think. And I don't get paralyzed. I am amazed. And I outspeed the Lantern to get a Seed Bomb off, taking him out in a single attack. Here we go. Chestnut grows to level 39. Oh, this is getting out of hand. Some of my other Pokemon should be training as well. I mean, Chestnut is now 2 levels higher than anyone else. Okay, stepping into the elevator. Let's see what this does. I am Not sure about what I've received this time. Ah, I was right. It was not a Pansage. It should be a Panpour, which is at number 3. So it is definitely not a Panseer, because he doesn't have that cowlick thingy or the turd on his head. I was unsure of whether it was a spout or a broccoli head. Those were the only options that is kind of confusing. Okay, Electrode is not a steel type, so I better switch out to someone proper. Okay, let's try Lucario. Although the fact that I'm using a steel type in an electric gym might cause Lucario to be stuck outside until the end of the battle. Luckily that doesn't do all too much damage. Bone Rush should work quite well, I think. And I'm going for a Mega Evolution again. I have figured out or remembered that the only reason I'm going for the Mega Evolution with Lucario all the time is that he is a placeholder for my legendary Pokemon. Now, as I've mentioned before, feel free to lay predictions in the comment section as to who that legendary Pokemon is going to be. There is a choice of 2, if I remember correctly. No, there's a much wider selection of Pokemon. The fact that I'm using Lucario does limit the choices that you have, but there is about 4 or 5 options I can have. Well, maybe 3. At least 3 options for my legendary fighting type. And technically, Mega Mewtwo X, I think, or Y, one of those 2, is a fighting type. But that would mean that I have to Mega Evolve him all the time. But I've been doing that with Lucario this whole time, so I would like to hear your guys' predictions in the comment section below. And I would also like to thank my new subscribers for joining my videos and lifting me up to where I have come to be. Even though I'm not getting paid just yet, I need about 100 of you guys. But we're getting there. Slowly but surely we're getting there. And once again I was proved correct to be wrong. Now for the third one. How the hell did he get fainted? I missed that. Okay. Do I have any? Okay, I have a Hyper Potion. And that's about all I have. 8 Hyper Potions. Okay, let's use them then. 1 for you and 1 for you. But I am seriously considering to leave this at some point. Maybe I'll do it just before the gym leader himself and go out and heal up at the Pokemon Center and buy some more items that I can use in battle. Ampharos. This is a cool little kangaroo. He starts off as a sheep and turns into a kangaroo. I wish he had remained a sheep, but that's one of those things. Okay, Lucario. Once again I'm using Lucario. Here he goes for a bloody Confuser. Come on. Dude, what the hell is the bloody confusion strategy all about? Okay, let's try another Bone Rush. See if that actually does anything. Now you could also do a Mega Evolution and then that Ampharos turns into a Dragon type, which I think is so awesome. And I bloody hit myself. Come on, stop hitting yourself. Are you trying to faint? At least he snapped out of confusion that time. Bone Rush, how it does hardly any damage at all. Come on. At least I get a few hits. I get 4 hits and the last one is a critical hit, which did matter. If you were taking note of how much damage each of them was doing. If it wasn't for that critical hit, that Ampharos would be left on 1 HP. Well, at least 1 HP. Maybe 5 HP. But I'm thinking 1. And there we have the blue flashing floor tiles. Are we going up to... Yes. You see that spout on the head? Are we going up to the Pokemon leader now? No, we still have to do another session of these guys. Some more ladies for us to fight. There's a lot of trainers in this gym. Okay, that looks like a Butterfree. That looks like the new Pavilion or something. And that looks like a Mothim. Which one is Pavilion? Number 2. So I have to go for number 1 and number 3. So this is the correct answer. So I'm going to fight this girl over here first. Ah, it's an older lady. And she has a flip baby. And a bloody friendship Pokemon, a minion. One of a pair. Now the pair doesn't work if they are not paired up. He goes for a copycat, which might actually work against me. She goes for a super potion. Huh. That feint attack did quite a lot of damage. Let's do another copycat again. Ah, he went for the feint attack. Does copycat only copy the last attack you did? And I think that's how it works. Leave a comment in the comment section below if I'm wrong about that. Ah, Scracker wants to learn high jump kick. I definitely want him to learn high jump kick, even though that is bad for us. Let's put it in the place. No, let's put it in the place of Chip Away. Chip Away doesn't actually give us anything useful. And Brick Break does help us with barriers. Anyway, this is going to be the end of this episode. Thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed this episode and I hope you enjoy the rest of your day. Please consider subscribing to the channel, leaving a like and sharing it with your friends. And help me gain some more subscribers so that eventually I might enter the YouTube partner program and get some payment. Thank you and goodbye.